Philly Jets fantasy draft franchise going to be getting started here against the Denver Broncos. Let's see if we faced them at all this year. I don't believe that we have. We have not. So unlike the last team that we got decimated by in the regular season and barely beat here in the postseason, we have not faced this opponent, the 5th seed versus the 3rd seed. What a comeback story. I mean, they're 12-5, so they're obviously a good team. We're also 12-5. It's just the Chiefs were 13-4. Those annoying creeps. Let's take a look at the Broncos roster. Trevor Lacey. I've never heard of him, but here we are, 96 overall. Luke Fowler, Junior Buchanan, Nick Jacobs, Trevor Foster, Denzel Sanborn, Connor Andrews, Ryan Verdon, good buddy Bradley Ham, Philip Hawkins, Jaron Holcomb, Stephen Duvall on the defensive line, Eddie Creighton, Ron Allen, and Spencer Bozeman. Nelson Colbert, Maurice Abbott, and Dylan Langley are going to be an issue for us. So is Von Bruce. Leo Winston, Garrison Wilkinson, and Darius Harrison, the rookie. Alright. Chester Lano and Trayvon Boston. If the offense is not on track, other than the fact that their O-line is weak, I have a feeling that we're not going to be getting bailed out by a 4th quarter touchdown again. And a great defense. So we want to meet our 5th Super Bowl appearance in a row. We'll see if we can get it done. Alright, we'll start with ball here at the 25. We need to set the tone here. And off inside, Patterson picks up 3. Handoff goes inside, Patterson, first down, breaking a tackle. Picks up a big gain of 16 to the 44. If we could get the running game going early, I think we have a good shot at this one. And off inside, Patterson knifing his way forward for a gain of 4. 49-yard line here. We going handoff again? We might. Pass on the blitz, caught, burst down, and Nelson Colbert is injured. Hendricks is the one making the 8-yard grab, getting beyond the 50 on our opening drive. And off inside, Patterson stuffed, and actually gain of 4. It's a bit better than it appeared. Audible from Corbett, gets a handoff inside, stuffed, no gain. 3rd down and 6. Pass over the middle, caught by Spriggs. Down inside the red zone now. Pressure coming, Corbett escapes, he'll throw it away. About time we have some awareness from him. Last 2 games he's just been taking the sacks. Pass dumped short to Hollenbeck, and he'll have a gain of 5. 3rd and 5 now from the 15-yard line. Pressure coming, he fires out the back of the end zone, field goal unit to come out. Alright, the field goal fest of the playoffs continues. We do score on our opening drive for the first time in the playoffs, though, this year. Alright, the legendary quarterback, Lacey. He's going to be coming out. I mean, I wouldn't even say he's legendary. He's a high overall, but I don't think he's done much in the playoffs. Unless he was on a different team. Pass wide open for a gain of 8 yards there. It's their tight end, Sanborn. Really good running back. He'll get play action here. Pass caught. Great play there by Sanborn to jump in front of the defender there. Again, the tight end is killing us. Handoff goes inside, and he'll be stuffed. Walker and McCune there on the play. Pressure coming off the edge, and he'll get that one away. So both quarterbacks started 2 for 2 and then had an incompletion where they had to throw it away. 3rd down and 8. Can the defense get off the field here? Pass dump short, 1st down. Gain of 9 for Foster. Both teams getting beyond the 50 on their opening drives. Pass over the middle, nearly intercepted by Kinney. No pressure here, and they'll dump it to his running back for a gain of 7. 3rd down and 3. They've converted on 3rd and 8 in this drive already. Pass dumped, and he possession caught it. Just a 1-yard gain. Do they go for this here? No, they don't. The field goal kicker is really good here, though, so this should be an easy kick for him. And it is. 3-3 after the opening 2 drives for each team. See if we can have a good drive here, get some consistency rolling in. Handoff inside. Patterson has a lane and picks up about 13. 1st down on 1st down. Biggest difference between this game and the last 2. Patterson is having some running success. Incomplete to Hollenbeck, couldn't hang on through the contact. Five wide. Pass going outside, caught Hollenbeck. 1st down, but what's the penalty? It's going to be holding on the offense. 2nd and 20 from the 28 now. That holding pony may have just killed this drive. May. Pressure coming, dumped short to Spriggs. He'll pick up 9. 3rd down and 11 coming up. Pressure coming, screen set up, and he won't get there. 2 yards short of the first down. Punt team coming out. Valiant effort there for Arsenal. It's a very good punt down to the 6. So field goals for each to start, and then a punt for the Jets on their second drive. See if we can get them into a similar situation here. Lacey will throw this for a gain of 5. Too much time in the pocket there. Pressure not really getting there. First down. It's what's his face again? Oh, it's the second tight end actually. Never mind, that's McGee. It's 86, not 84. Pass off the mark. Second down and 10 coming up. Pass off the mark again. He had Sanborn. Third down and 10 coming up now. They have been pretty good on these third and long conversions. See if they can get another one here. Intercepted. Back-to-back weeks with an interception for Walker. And already in field goal range inside the red zone. Patterson tried to truck there, loses one, and Dwayne Hendricks is shaken up. Arsenal coming in for him. Handoff was intended outside. He cut it back inside for no gain. Third down and 9. About to squander this great starting field position. Pass floated, touchdown! It's Holland back. So we get the touchdown here in the first quarter instead of the fourth. So, great drive for both the defense and the offense there. See if the defense can do it again. Broncos gonna take a touchback here. Not gonna be pinned inside the 10 again. Screen set up, taken down immediately, loss of 1 for Jacobs, tackled there by McCune. Pass off the mark for Sanborn. This is not looking like a 96 overall quarterback. He was initially, but not here in the last couple drives. Third down and 11. Pass got over the middle for a first down. That's probably all they needed right there. Just get a first down and get some changes going. Pressure off the edge, dump short. Gain of 6. Take us to the end of the first quarter. They'll begin the next quarter at the 45-yard line.
Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 4.
And off inside, picks up 4.
This offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Pressure coming, pass caught, first down. The safety blitz does not result in a big play there for the defense. Instead, a big play for the offense there on 3rd and 2. Deep inside of Jets territory now. There's Riddick with the big tackle there. Slamming Fowler to the ground after a gain of 1. We have yet to get a sack all day. We need one here. Pressure coming on the screen. He will throw the pass, but Tate was right there in his face. 3rd down and 9. They've converted multiple times on 3rd down on this drive. Will they get another? Yes, they will. Touchdown. Walker was a little bit too slow to cover Fowler there. That was tragic. 37-yard touchdown on 3rd down and 9. Alright, much better game here for those who love to watch offense. And we will take our touchback here. Going 5 wide to open up this drive. Audible from Corbett. And he's going to take off up the middle. I hate the call. Corbett is shaken up on the play. I hate the call even more. It's up to the rookie Richardson now. Pitch outside to Patterson. He'll pick up a gain of 5. Jets fans panicking here at home. Do you run it here? I feel like you have to. Patterson picks up the 1st down. 5 yards to carry for him. I trust Richardson to a certain extent. Handoff inside. Patterson breaks the tackle. He'll have the edge. Picks up 7. Alright, we hand it off again, right? We can get Hess involved too if we need to. Going the first pass, incomplete. It's not his fault though. Alvarado couldn't hang on. 5 wide from the 42-yard line. Open man, Hollenbeck hangs on. 1st down. Gain of 5. Good read there by Richardson. Alright, we hand it off, right? Pass a little low there, intended for Arsenal. I think Arsenal could have caught that, but heavy coverage. And off inside, Patterson picks up 5. We'll need 5 more for a 1st down. We are outside of field goal range. He has not completed a pass over 5 yards yet. Pass caught. It's Hollenbeck, but Chase touchdown. Richardson with the hot dot and touchdown number 2 for Hollenbeck. Oh my goodness. Thank God he was wide open though. I thought he was going to get ankle tackled. So Richardson filling nicely so far. Imagine having a rookie quarterback in the Super Bowl for back-to-back years though. That would be terrifying. Except especially a 64 overall one. Broncos will return it to the 22. They get ball at half, so they want to get some points here, have it tied at least at halftime. Pass done short, Sanborn picks up 6. Hollenbeck having a game today. Pressure coming inside, barely got the pass off. Hit as he threw. 3rd down and 4. The Jets defense looking for a big stop here. Pressure off the edge, it's subtle, forces the throwaway. And we have another injury this time. It's Philip Tate, who had 2.5 sacks last week. Richardson to take over. Probably going to be a shorter field. Not quite. Well, I did say shorter, and he did get it out to the 38. Should hand it off to Patterson to start. I don't know who the quarterback is yet. Hand off inside. Patterson only able to get 2 here. And I'm pretty sure it's still Richardson. Let's say we go pass here, but we'll hand it off. And Patterson has the first down. Beyond the 50 to the 47. Thank God for Patterson in the running game. Pass dumped outside, caught by Arsenal. First down, 3 for 5, 66 yards and a touchdown for Richardson. Play action, he's going down. No shot there. Loss of 9 on the sack. Yeah, there's no shot. He was going to get sacked from one side or the other. Pass going deep. Oh my goodness. Way off the mark for a wide open Spriggs. I mean, there's 2 defenders in the area, but with his positioning, he was wide open. Pressure coming. Screen set up. It's not going to go anywhere. Field goal units out. This is a risk. He missed from 1 yard farther in the last week, and he does hit it this week. 10-point lead here. Richardson doing just enough. I don't blame him for the sack, but I do blame him for missing Spriggs horribly. Oh my goodness, can Richardson pull it off? The big question is, can the defense give him the opportunity? Pressure coming, he's gonna dump this off the mark behind his receiver. He's lucky that wasn't intercepted. That defender in the back just did not react in time. Pressure outside, Lacey's going down. Half a sack for Farmer and Subtle. 3rd down and 19 now. Can we force a punt? Pressure inside again, hit as he threw. That was Irons. Punt team coming out, an opportunity for Richardson to go up higher. Alright, return going out to the 41-yard line.
And the Jets will take over. Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
I have not paid attention to the quarterback is yet. Handoff outside. Patterson spinning off that. Picks up 2. Pretty sure it's still Richardson, though. It is. Audible from Richardson, not what you typically see from a rookie QB. Pass off the mark, he had Spriggs. Couldn't hit him. That was embarrassing. Richardson, please get the accuracy up, man. Pass over the middle, caught. It's Hollenbeck into field goal range down to the 33. That appears to be Richardson's favorite target. He's 1 yard shy of 100. Going pass. No one's open, so he's going to take off. Oh my goodness. Diving down after a gain of 4. We'll have one more play before the 2-minute warning. It's Pass incomplete for Hollenbeck. Triple coverage, but he was like in a cushion. 3rd down and 6. And Richardson's going to take off for the 1st down. A 2-minute warning. Great running here for Richardson. I'm really liking what I'm seeing from him getting into the red zone now, other than his horrible accuracies. And we do have a penalty flag here. What's it going to be? Pass interference. Don't know about that one. We should definitely run it here with 2 minutes to go. We're not going to. Pass off the mark. Had a touchdown. Completely missed him. I think that was Hoover. Don't think Alvarado was there. I think he was on the top. Pass dumped. Touchdown Patterson. Touchdown number 2 for Richardson. That was nearly overthrown, but Patterson with the great length to dive out for it. So a 17-point lead has been established now. Very possible for the Broncos to come back, especially if Richardson is starting the whole game. He's doing enough right now, I'd say. But if they get a touchdown here, a touchdown out of half, they're right back into it. Pressure inside, pass off the mark. This D-line is getting some constant pressure that I kind of anticipated, honestly, with the weakness to their O-line. Pressure inside again. He has an open man this time, though. Picks up 5. Good throw on the run. Can we force the 3 and out? Pressure off the edge. He'll throw it away. Punt team coming out will have 1 minute and 3 timeouts. Can Richardson do enough to get us 3?
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
He'll have a lot of work to do to get that done, but we'll see what he can do.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Richardson to the air on
Blitz sent. Richardson escapes and has a pass thrown off the mark. I mean, great escape though. I really like his scrambling. If he could get his accuracy up, he could be pretty good. Pass caught short. Hollenbeck getting him over 100. 3rd down and 4 now, though. Timeout for the Jets. I'd say that was foolish. And pass nearly intercepted. Thrown at the feet of a defender. Punt team coming out. It might be a short field here for the Broncos. But Leonard is pretty good at booting them deep. I'd say it's still going to be a short field, though. Starting here at the 29. It says 30. That's definitely 29, though. I guess. Whatever. And intercepted by Langham. He only had 2 interceptions in one game and a kick return touchdown, but we're already set up in field goal range. See what Richardson can cook up here. Pass going deep, off the mark for Spriggs, barely misses a Spriggs touchdown there. Pass caught over the middle. It's Spriggs again. Timeout. Timeout. There you go. 1 timeout remaining. He had the touchdown to Spriggs. He barely missed him. Pass floated. Touchdown, Hollenbeck. Richardson is going off. And so is Hollenbeck, clearly. The defense playing great, but the offense in a shock here is starting to go off. I wonder if having Richardson in the Super Bowl would be an interesting thing, with the way he's either hot or cold with his passes. We would need the running game and the defense to be on point, though. Although I think I want Corbett back. Pass got first down. Timeout utilized there at the 39. Pass incomplete over the middle would have gotten them beyond the 50. Pass, lucky that was off the mark. It probably would have been an interception for that underneath her corner. 3rd and 10, 16 seconds. Pass caught, burst down into field goal range. Timeout utilized there. Still a chance for the Broncos, of course. Pass outside and nearly intercepted by Bonds. 2nd and 10, 4 seconds left. They'll take their 3. Field goal is good, and that will take us to the end of the half. Broncos cut it down to a 21-point lead. They will be getting ball at half. So if they can have a drive like they were starting to have there on their last drive, you know, with the big passes and whatnot, they might cook up something here and get themselves back into it. But we'll have to see. Pressure coming. He is off the mark. Pass dumped, picks up 8. Fowler with his second play that has a pretty big impact in the passing game. And we have some movement. False start on the Broncos makes it 3rd and 7 instead of 3rd and 2. They have the playmakers to convert this. Audible from Lacey. And they'll have a spy. Pass caught. Burst down to the 44. It's Jacobs. It's exactly how they were moving before half until they stalled. And ran out of time. Pass caught. Burst down. It's Sanborn to the 35. Broncos getting moving here now. Pass outside. Caught. It's Jacobs down to the 5. They're going fast here now. Fullback dive, picks up 1. 2nd and goal. Pass caught, touchdown. It's Foster. Cutting the lead down to 14. We'll see who comes out for us at quarterback. If their defense can adjust too, they might be in a pretty good position. The kickoff unit is out on the field and they will send this one away. This fielded right at the goal. Langham decides to return it. He only gets out to the 21. Hollenbeck coming out. We don't get to figure out who our quarterback is yet. I think that it was a 7. It is. Richardson continues here. 5 yards for Spriggs. And intercepted, intended for Hollenbeck. The Broncos are right back in this. The choke is beginning. Pass floated deep. Good coverage there by Kinney on Foster. 2nd and 10. Oh, that interception was very tragic. Richardson was having such a good game. Pass luckily got off there, and they nearly drove forward for a first. Foster with a gain of 9 into the red zone. Probably going handoff. They will, and there's Farmer with the tackle. 4th and 1, they'll take their 3. Good job there by the defense to minimize the damage of the interception. And it is good, cutting the lead to 11. We were up 24 points. We've given up a lot. Will Corbett return in the 4th is the question, or is his day done?
The Jets offense now works their way back onto the field. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out. Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game.
Pressure coming. He's got to get rid of it, and he won't. Loss of 16 on the sack for Duval. Down to the 9-yard line. What happened to the reliance on the running game is my only question. Pass off the mark. He's under heavy pressure. 3rd and 26. We're probably just going to hand it off here. Richardson under pressure going down. Sacked again by Duval. So another failed drive. And they obliterated the punter. So luckily we will extend our drive. That could swing momentum back our way a bit. It does just a bit. Give Patterson the football. Pass caught. First, never mind, inches for Alvarado. Good find there for Richardson. I was confident in him, and that confidence is dwindling. Play action, pass dumped, Patterson, first down. Pass caught, never mind, incomplete Alvarado. That is a rare drop for him, but I think it was slightly behind him too. Pass dumped to Alvarado, he'll have 6. 3rd down and 4.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
A very important play in my mind. Richardson dumps, intercepted. He wanted Patterson. These curl routes are killing him. The Broncos starting in near field goal range already. Handoff goes inside. Field goal range established. More dangerously though, a gain of 8, 2nd and 2 at the 36. And he is now blinking. Handoff inside, first down Fowler.
And he gets it down to the 32. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Corbett, please come back. You're needed, you fool. You audible to your own demise.
Operating from the gun.
Really, we need to just rely on Patterson a bit more. Lacey stepping forward, sliding down after a gain of 9.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Audible for Lacey.
Now they'll switch it up.
Pass outside, caught by Foster down to the 12.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 12-yard line. Operating from the gun. Lacey.
Pass in the end zone, touchdown. It's Sanborn. They're probably gonna go for 2, they will.
Back within a score.
Oh my goodness. The crumble of a century. And the 2-point is good.
The 2-point conversion.
Oh my goodness, what is happening?
Point cheat sheet said go
The Broncos have completely taken over here in the second half. Alright, we'll start this drive here at the 20. Hand it off to Patterson. That should be the first play of this drive. I don't care what this creep wants to do. Oh, and he's changing the play. This is terrible. Handoff going inside, picks up 2.
22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. Richardson.
Pass outside, incomplete for Hollenbeck.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right
Going 5 wide here.
tamp down a little bit of the momentum.
If we can't convert this. Pass caught by Patterson, first down. If we couldn't convert that, it would have been a short field and likely a possible tying event for the Broncos. Handoff inside, Patterson, no gain. They're going to force us to rely on Richardson. Which is a terrifying thought. It wasn't as terrifying in the second quarter. Handoff inside, he has a lane. First down to the 44. Getting over 100 with the 20-yard run.
Yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in this AFC title game. First and 10, it's Richardson.
Richardson will dump it short. Alvarado picks up 7. That will end this treacherous quarter.
1 quarter remains for the Lions to go on to the Super Bowl. Back now here on
Can the Jets hold on?
from the 37.
They need a touchdown on this drive, honestly and truly.
Richardson looking to throw.
Pass caught, Alvarado first down to the 30-yard line.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
The tale of two halves. Handoff outside, he has a lane. Down inside the 5 at the 2. 28-yard run for him there. Why are we going 5 wide?
Go a long way toward
Please just run it.
Here's Richardson to throw.
Pass outside off the mark for Arsenal.
Complete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield. But when push came to shove, they stood their ground.
Alright, we got the running backs out there. Play action off them. Well, out, in and out of the hands of Hoover there.
Batten down the hatches time defensively.
I don't know how I feel about this.
To the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on third and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
Pass caught, number 4 on the day for Hollenbeck. Thank God.
And the Jets get an important score there to extend.
Alright. Let's see if the defense can get back on track now.
His guys will take a 10-point lead.
The Broncos will have to go the full length of the field. Well, no, they're not going to start from the 1 yard line. But a normal drive here for the Broncos. Can we get some pressure on Lacey? Finally fixing our scoreless half. Pass outside, Sanborn with the catch, gain of nothing. Pass down the middle, caught, first down, Sanborn.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Handoff inside, and Fowler picks up 7.
To 44. That one good for 7 yards. Now 2nd and 3.
We have not gotten them to third down a single time on this drive.
Looking to throw. Lacey.
He has Fowler, and he also has Sanborn. First down.
Again, it's complete.
Beyond the 50 to the 42-yard line. Nearing field goal range. If not already in it.
Operating from the gun.
Has a couple open players there. Fowler picks up 7, securing field goal range.
On the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think we can take giving up the 3, but the touchdown might be devastating.
Operating from the gun.
Pass dumped short on the drag. First down for Foster.
They just keep marching.
Down to the 28. A third of the 4th quarter already gone.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
No pressure, open man. Gain of 7 for McGee.
Out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. 2nd down and 3.
This game is crazy.
They'll stick with the passing game.
Pressure coming finally in this half. Sacked there by Farmer. Back to the 32, 3rd and 13 coming up.
One on 3rd and long. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
More pressure, and he's going down again. Sacked back at the 41. We'll see if they can hit the field goal.
Bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
A missed field goal here would be devastating.
And this one is
No good. He missed.
point lead. And that one
This quarter has flipped in the direction of the Jets.
All hope not gone yet. But at the same time, you're
Momentum still with the Broncos.
score and have a motivated defense take the field in order to get it back forward.
Pass horrible. I think that's a throwaway potentially.
to be incomplete. After the
Why are we going 5 wide? We have a 10-point lead. Near field goal range. Why didn't we start with a run? Pass outside. Caught. Hollenbeck. Oh my, he has more. Down to the 20-yard line. Inside field goal range now. Inching us closer to a victory. Patterson picks up 1.
1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Well, no doubt here in the
A
fourth
touchdown seals the win based off clock. Field goal gives the Broncos opportunity. Handoff inside, picks up 5. Third down and 4
3rd and about 4.
from the 13. Going 5 wide here.
Now Richardson.
Pass outside, caught Arsenal. First down and goal at the 8.
Inside the 10, 8 before he's out of bounds.
Couple handoffs.
Now to put this game
He did get out of bounds, which is going to reduce our ability to run clock. Patterson picks up 1.
7. It's a gain of a yard and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Going 5 wide on 2nd down.
Now Richardson back to throw.
Pass outside. Arsenal again down to the 3. Gain of 4. 3rd and goal from the 3. Are we going to hand it off inside? No. Richardson taking off. Touchdown. Game is over. Okay, despite the interceptions in the 3rd quarter, he has had a great game. Oh my goodness. This game is crazy though. What a championship. I think this is my favorite championship game of the whole series. Probably a top 5 game of the series.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee and they'll start at the 25.
I mean, we blew them out in the end, but it was still a crazy game.
On 1st and 10.
Pressure coming. He's going to dump this short. Caught by Fowler for a gain of 5. Something tells me this will be the final drive of the Broncos game. Almost sacked there, but he gets the pass off for a 1st down. Pressure coming. Lacey's going down. It's Farmer and Subtle again. Pass dumped short and picks up 4 for Fowler. We're about to hit the 2-minute warning, which will be the end of this game. Pressure coming. Subtle with a sack. Loss of 11. 2-minute warning has been hit. Something tells me they won't even utilize their timeouts if they don't pick this up. Pressure coming. He's sacked. Good play there by Walker. All we need is a 1st down. Handoff inside. Patterson will lose 2. Let's at least get those yards back. Get him his 135 back. Handoff going inside. Patterson outside. 1st down. Goodness, it would be a 1st down, but it's just a gain of 10. This will be the final play of the game. Unless it's a touchdown. Handoff outside. Patterson 1st down. But we won't even have to call another play. That's a great win here. Surprising win. The way it started going, I was like, oh my goodness. Alright. Richardson, 234 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. Corbett had 68 and a touchdown. 145 for Patterson. 15 and a touchdown for Richardson on the ground. 3 for Corbett, who on the play he got injured. 157 and 4 touchdowns for Hollenbeck, to include 3 drops. 47 for Spriggs, 33 for Arsenal, 30 for Alvarado, 23 and a touchdown for Patterson, 8 for Hendricks, who is also injured in this game. Hoover had nothing. 3 sacks for Subtle, 2.5 for Farmer, half for Noel, Irons, Walker. Interceptions for Lingham, Walker. No forced fumbles, blocks, safeties, or touchdowns. But the question is, how many players are we down in the Super Bowl? We had 3 players go down. Tate, Corbett, and Hendricks. Lynn Richardson getting an upgrade. We gotta go Phil General. We have no choice. Those accuracies have to be better if he's gonna be the quarterback in the Super Bowl. Not too bad, not too bad. Hollenbeck getting an upgrade. We'll go with his strength here. We're going to focus strengths. That's actually a really good upgrade. Rashad Hackett's the exception. Only because his is very specific. Actually, it's really not. We'll go hybrid here. +1 to each coverage. Wish I could get Subtle as full upgrades. Creeps. 1 new injury. Hendricks will not be playing in the Super Bowl, but Corbett will be back in action. Oh, goodness. Because another game with Richardson with those accuracies would have melted my brain cells. It's either he's going off, which he had some good plays, but like he had some bad ones. We'll be playing the Philadelphia Eagles in the Super Bowl after they dominated the Falcons. Don't think we've ever played them in Super Bowl, but we have played the Falcons before, so that's fun to get a new team. Hillman made the Pro Bowl. Williams made the Pro Bowl. Branch made it. Otting made it. Oliver made it. Hugh Saunders, Jay Griffin, and Jimmy Andrews all make it. Klein made it. Alright. Weekly awards. Hollenbeck is your AFC Offensive Player of the Week. Question is... let's check this real quick. It's probably just... yeah, it's just subtle. The question is, what are developments looking like? That's all we're checking before the end of this one. Nope, not the depth chart. That ain't gonna tell us not a thing. Adjust lineup. Spriggs is maintained there. Alvarado maintains there. Looks like there's gonna be no changes on offense. Defensively, McCune makes it to Superstar X Factor. That's amazing. Wonderful. Beautiful. I wish I knew what the, Richardson's development was. Sucks I've already used that thing. Alright, you know what we're gonna do though? What we're going to do is look here and see who we would have had options at for quarterback. Oh, it would have been bad. No veterans that have been in this position. That's the answer. Alright, we're gonna end this one here. Who date all you Bengals fans out there? I'll see you in the next